Hey everyone, this is Amy, and today we're taking a look at what blessings are coming into your life in the near future. I do want to let you know this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, all the decks that I use in this video are going to be linked in the description box down below. We have three groups here today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. What I want you to do is choose one of these groups based on your intuition. If you need more time, you can pause the video or you can scroll down to our description box where the timestamps will be there so you can jump straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's get into group number 1. So if you chose group number 1 or this deck over here, this is going to be a reading. So we are going to be taking a look at 3 blessings that are going to be entering your life in the near future. But what I want to do first is I want to select some runes for you guys to get more information on the blessings that are coming in. So group number 1. Okay. That's exciting. All right. So there is definitely some sort of new beginning here that you're going to be experiencing in the near future. I feel like you've been working on this for a while, whatever this thing is. This could be a new project, this could be a new job, promotion, this could also be a new relationship, but I'm sensing some sort of new beginning that is going to be very fruitful for you. I also feel that however your life is going right now, things are going to be coming into balance. For example, if there's an area in your life that is stagnant, I do feel movement is going to be coming in that area. If there has been an area that has been overwhelming, I do also feel that that area is going to be sort of calming down. It just feels like balance is being restored, and everything that you have been focusing on is leading you towards some sort of new chapter in your life, some sort of new beginning that you're going to be able to really nurture, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be able to really invest in this new opportunity and allow it to grow into something beautiful. So what I'm picking up from the runes, there is definitely some sort of new beginning coming up. Things are definitely coming into balance, and I feel that all your blessings that are coming in are going to be sort of matching this energy of balance and new beginnings. But now let's take a look at the first blessing that is coming your way. So we got the 9 of Cups and we got the Judgment. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm picking up on a lot of different messages for you guys. If you have been waiting for some sort of news, if you have been waiting for some sort of results, I see them coming in positive in your favor, and that is going to be a wish fulfillment. I also feel with the Judgment, if you have been sort of trying to find your thing, you have been trying to find your purpose or what you're passionate about, if you're just been trying to find you, like who you are as a person, I'm seeing that you're going to be discovering a lot about yourself. You are going to be finding your life purpose. You're going to be finding your passions. This also talks about some sort of award or some sort of, I'm just picking up on like your name being called out or you being selected or chosen for something, and that feeling super duper good. You also might have certain realizations in the near future that are gonna allow you to make certain changes in your life that are gonna bring more joy, more happiness. If you have been wishing for something, if you have been praying for something, really asking the universe for something, I feel the universe has listen to that wish and they are granting it, because the energy here is like you've been making a wish and the universe is basically saying now it's coming in and you are sort of open to receive it. So it's the perfect energy here. But I do feel that there is definitely some sort of wish here that is coming true, something that you are being chosen for, or your life purpose is being revealed through certain realizations. But you guys, it's like there's a level up coming up for you, which is very exciting. I do want to clarify this one. First wish over here, or first blessing. Could you please clarify this first blessing for group number 1? Okay. So we got message in a bottle. What was it saying? Some sort of news or some sort of announcement, like you being chosen for something. If you have applied for something, I see you being selected. This can also talk about, for example, if you have been waiting for someone to say something, if you have been waiting to hear from someone, I see that happening as well. This is basically talking about something that you want coming in, some sort of information. This could also be something from within yourself, some sort of realization, some some sort of emotion that takes you towards this realization of who you are and what you're here to do. But there's definitely something being revealed here that is going to feel like a wish fulfillment, like a blessing. Now let's take a look at the second blessing that is coming in for you. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Tower. Oh my God. Now again, a couple of messages I'm picking up here. Some of you guys are going to be having a glow up, and it's going to be happening very unexpectedly. This could be something like you go to a store and then you see this style of clothing and you've never worn it before and you are interested, you try it on and it fits perfectly and it feels like it's for you, and then all of a sudden your whole wardrobe is changing. That could be something, but I'm seeing some sort of glow up coming in quite unexpectedly for you. That if you have significant fire sign feminine in your life, doesn't mean a woman, it could just be someone with a lot of feminine energy, very nurturing, very caring, very loving. So if you have that person that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there could be certain unexpected shifts happening in this connection that are blessing, that is positive. So some sort of unexpected shift happening with a fire sign feminine, and that possibly deepens the connection. Or this could also be that this feminine does something or they say something that is a complete surprise. This could be like a surprise party. This could be like they just surprise you with something out of nowhere, and that feels like a blessing. But most importantly, I do also feel that this has something to do with a glow up. Now it doesn't matter if you consider yourself a masculine or feminine, but the energy I'm picking up here is of a glow up, like you making certain changes to your life, you're making certain changes to the way you live, the way you view the world, and that is allowing more positivity, more attention, more socialization to enter your life in a way. And I feel it's going to be something that is going to be quite unexpected here as well. Some of you guys might start to learn more about spirituality, and that is also going to be a blessing, but that is for a select few of you. Now let's try to clarify this blessing here. Would you please clarify the second blessing, Spirit, for book number 2? So we have breathe over here. So I was talking about the spirituality aspect. So I do feel perhaps some of you guys are going to start to add more spiritual practices into your routine, but the energy here is also of more positivity, more happiness. It's like you're becoming more balanced. So going back to the balance I was saying with the runes, you guys are becoming more balanced within yourself. You guys are learning a lot more about yourself, about who you are. The energy of the new chapter I was picking up, this could be a chapter where you're really discovering yourself, a birth of a new you as well. But I do feel that things are definitely going to be improving, leveling up. Sorry about the siren in the background. But yes, you guys are really coming into who you are moving forward, and that is going to feel super duper good for you. Let's take a look at the third blessing now. So we got the Emperor and we got the Ace of Cups. Now this is pretty exciting. Now again, a couple of messages. If you have your own business, I do feel there is going to be some sort of new beginning here that is going to feel really, really fulfilling. This could be that your business is going through some sort of upgrade that feels really good. This could be some sort of new opportunity coming in regards to your business that feels very aligned. And if you are in a connection, I think even if you're completely single, there is a possibility of a new relationship, or what's the word? Not a reunion, but the word is renewal of a connection. Yeah, so if you already have a partner, this is basically saying that your connection is going to be renewing. There is going to be a lot more love coming into your life, a lot more love coming into the connection. And if you're completely single, this is basically saying there is a possibility that there is going to be a new relationship, a new partner coming into your life, and the connection is going to feel very stable, very emotionally fulfilling. If you are in some sort of situationship, I do also feel there's a possibility of expression of emotions where someone here is going to be really opening their heart to the other person, and that is going to feel like a blessing. The Emperor is a very solid, very stable, very powerful energy. So I feel if this happens, like if someone comes in, new person, new relationship, or if a connection is renewing, I feel it's going to be an energy where you're going to be very comfortable. You're going to be feeling very stable. This isn't an energy where your emotions are all over the place and you don't know what's happening. This is an energy where you're feeling good, you're feeling like yourself, and you're able to understand and understand your emotions, understand the person's emotions very clearly. So this is a very stable renewal of love, or this is a very stable connection that is coming in, which is beautiful. Ace of Cups does talk about you connecting more with your emotions as well. So if you have been really in your head these days, or in the past few weeks or whatever, if you have been really in your head, I do feel emotions. You're going to be connecting with your heart in the near future, and that is going to be allowing you to feel more whole, and vice versa. If you have been really in your emotions, I am seeing you're going to start to be more practical, and that is going to again bring that balance back into your life. So going back to balance, new beginnings, you really discovering yourself. I feel those are the themes that are going to be surrounding you in the near future. And let's clarify this third blessing as well now, Spirit. Could you please clarify this third blessing for group number 1? Okay, so we have never-ending story. I feel this might have something to do with the relationship aspect. For example, if you have been sort of feeling like you're stuck in a loop with someone, if you feel like you've been like going back and forth, not really getting anywhere, even when it comes to yourself, if you feel like you've just been in your head a lot and going back and forth in your head, repeating the same thoughts, I feel that is something that is coming to an end. That balance, like that never ending, the loop is breaking, and I feel that is going to be a big blessing. You are going to be getting a lot more clarity. I'm noticing the mirror over here as well. You're going to be learning a lot more about yourself, how you have been in living your life, and I'm also seeing you learning a lot about a particular connection, if you have any, that might be coming in for some of you as well. So yes, you're breaking some sort of cycle. There is a lot more clarity coming in, a lot more expression of emotions coming in, and I do feel that that is allowing that balance to take place. Now, I also want to get additional messages regarding these blessings, you moving forward, what could be coming up. Group number 1, Spirit. Okay, so we have your commitment is being tested, and we have a personal issue reaches resolution. So if things have been a little bit tense for you guys, I do feel that things are going to be resolving very, very soon for you. There is definitely something being resolved. Anything that has been out of balance, whether that be your thoughts, your mind, your emotions, a situation, whatever has been out of balance, I do feel balance is going to be restored here. I also feel your connections, especially with your family or people you consider to be your family, those connections are really going to be deepening and going through massive healing moving forward. But overall, you guys, I'm definitely picking up things are coming into balance for you, and you are stepping into a new phase that is going to be a lot more brighter, a lot more fulfilling. But that is all I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 2 or this deck over here, this is going to be a reading. So we are going to be taking a look at 3 blessings that are entering your life in the near future. But what I want to do first is I want to select some runes for you guys to see the energies that are going to be surrounding this blessing or these blessings. So we got this rune over here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you guys, first of all, there is some sort of change coming up in your life. This could be that you're changing homes, you're changing jobs. This could even be that you're just entering a new phase. But I'm also picking up on some sort of physical movement, some sort of physical shift. This could be that you're visiting a new place that you didn't visit before, or you haven't visited before. This could be that some sort of trip that you're taking, but there is some sort of physical movement that is coming into your life that is going to be brand new. I also feel that your finances are definitely going to be increasing in the near future as well. Okay, so one of the big message I'm picking up here for a lot of you, there could be some sort of shift coming up in your career life, some sort of movement coming up in your career life, a promotion, a raise, a job transfer, or something like that. But finances are increasing. There are a lot of new beginnings here as well, some sort of new birth of a new project. This could be birth of a child as well, or some sort of new idea that is taking form in the physical world. Very interesting. I do want to see your tarot now to see what this could be talking about. But so the first blessing that is coming into your life, so we got Knight of Cups and we got Six of Pentacles. Okay, there is healing taking place in a particular connection in your life. This could be a romantic connection for us, some of you. For others, this could be like a friendship or just a connection that has been going through a bit of challenge or a bit of a rocky road, I do feel things in this connection are going to be really coming back into balance. I feel an equal give and take as well. Six of Pentacles, it does talk about finding inner balance as well, like finding inner peace. And with the Knight of Cups, I'm also seeing someone here coming into your life that is going to really want to help you out. This could be a friend that is really caring, really genuine, trying to give to you, trying to provide support and advice for you. But I'm seeing a deepening of a particular connection, definitely. And I feel like this has been a connection that has been going through a bit of a rough patch, but it's going to transform beautifully for you guys, because I feel this connection is going to heal in a way where it's going to right away become even better than what it was. And you're going to come to realize that the rough patch was very much needed for it to actually go through this transformation. Knight of Cups, I'm also saying that you're going to want to be very gentle with yourself, really take care of yourself, nurture yourself. It's like how you've been treating yourself, you're going to up it a notch. Like you're gonna want to do it a lot better, a lot more, and that is also gonna make you feel very whole, very nourished, which is beautiful. But yes, definitely something coming into balance, some sort of connection, but it also feels like a connection with yourself that is improving. Now I do want to clarify this first blessing for you guys. Could you please clarify this first blessing for group number 2? Okay. Oh, we got 2 cards here. So we got Come to the Edge and we got All That Glitters. So this is talking about that connection again. I feel perhaps there were certain masks here that you or this person was wearing in the connection. And when Come to the Edge, this is basically saying that the person is going to be risking, whoever has been wearing the mask is going to be risking removing that mask and actually being vulnerable with the other person. And that could be like that expression of emotion, could be what deepens the connection, because I'm also noticing the gold here, and that's talking about abundance. It feels like as they remove the mask and take the risk, the connection becomes very good, very abundant, very fulfilling. So you guys expect some sort of expression. This could be you feeling the desire to open up to someone, or this could be someone else feeling the desire to open up to you as well. And as a result, I do feel things are becoming a lot better for you, which is beautiful. Now let's take a look at the second blessing that is coming your way. So we got the Hanged Man and we got the Six of Wands. Okay, a couple of messages I'm picking up here. If you have been feeling like you're not being noticed, if you have been feeling like people aren't paying attention to you or the work you're doing, whether that be in your career life, your personal life, like your relationships, people aren't noticing the effort you're putting in, I feel people are going to start to do that very soon, and that is going to be a second blessing. Like when it comes to your career, if that's what it's related to, I do feel people around you are really starting to praise you, are really starting to put you on a pedestal. If it's relationships, I'm seeing your people around you are really appreciating or expressing how appreciative they are of your efforts. This could also be that if you have been changing your looks a little bit and no one has been noticing, I am seeing you basically getting a lot more recognition for who you are as a person and the work that you do. This also talks about some sort of success. So if your career life again has been a little bit slow, there hasn't been much growth happening, I do feel it is going to be picking up speed very quickly, very unexpectedly as well. The Hanged Man, there's also a message here that it's like you won't have to make a lot of changes for this to happen. It's not like you're making more changes or you're putting in more effort or making more happen. It's like you're still doing exactly what you were doing, but for some reason people are noticing it more. And there might be a reason. Maybe you are realizing it, of how much you're actually doing. Maybe you are realizing what you deserve, the appreciation that you deserve. And that could be an internal shift here that is taking place, that as a result, people around you are actually starting to appreciate you more, starting to notice you more. But do expect to be put on a pedestal. Do expect more success, more recognition, more praise, more compliments even. This could be like you are having a lazy hair day or whatever, and you're going out and out of nowhere people are complimenting you and you're like, I didn't even do anything, like my hair looks so messy. So this could be something like that as well, but I am seeing definitely a lot more compliments coming your way in the near future. But let's clarify this blessing as well. So could you please clarify the second blessing, Spirit, for group number 2? Okay, so happy came out, which is kind of interesting. So happy, I'm noticing, oh, was there a star here, and was I just imagining it? Maybe I was just imagining it. Anyways, so I'm noticing how it again feels like this child is getting so much happiness, like so much is being poured into this child. And I feel that perhaps you were sitting here all alone, feeling like no one was noticing you, and then all of a sudden, all of this energy is coming your way. All of these compliments, all this praise, all of these opportunities are coming your way, because people are actually recognizing your worth. And that, as a result, is bringing in a lot of happiness. So definitely, both of these cards, the energy is quite similar. It's both like the person is very happy, the person is center of attention, and feeling like they finally got what they deserve, which is a lot more than what they were getting, basically. So definitely a lot more happiness here, emotional fulfillment that is coming in. So let's take a look at the third blessing now. So we got the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So the number 2 repeating twice. You could be seeing, I'm also noticing happy is like written twice as well. So there could be 2 you could be seeing that a lot. But what number 2 represents is basically partnerships. It also represents two things coming together that are destined to. So I feel that there is a very special connection here that if it's already in your life, I feel it's going to be deepening. And if it's not in your life, I feel it's coming in. And this doesn't have to mean romantic. It could also be some sort of soul connection. Like my maybe, oh, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling upon my words. This could be like a friendship. This could be like a coworker. This could be some sort of new connection that is a soul connection that is going to be really deepening here. Two of Wands, I'm also seeing you thinking far ahead about this connection. It feels like this person is going to be really matching your energy. This is going to be a connection where you're both going to be able to understand each other on a whole another level. The communication, like the energy between both of you, is going to be on a whole another level. You're going to be able to feel so understood, so loved, so appreciated. And this does have a lot of long-term potential as well. The Two of Wands doesn't usually give me that energy, but with this, it's giving me the energy of like so much out there to happen, so much potential, so much growth that this connection could bring into both of your lives. And I'm seeing like you feeling so good, so present in the connection, and looking ahead and being like, wow, this connection can bring a lot. This connection can go in so many different directions, and that's just making you feel really stable moving forward. And I feel you're going to be able to tell very clearly what this connection is when it's in your life, because it's going to be a connection where it's going to feel special. It's going to feel like you're able to understand each other the way no one else can understand you. So that's how you're going to be able to tell that this is a connection that this blessing is around. But yeah, this connection itself is going to be a blessing, definitely. But let's try to clarify this one as well now. So could you please clarify the third blessing that is coming into number 3's life? Okay, so we have community. I'm telling you. So this could be definitely someone that is a part of your friends group, or this could be someone you meet at work. But I am seeing that, noticing the 2 zebras here. Like all these are birds, but then there are only 2 zebras. It's like both of you are going to come from the same soul family, and that is why your connection is going to be very deep. So even though there are so many other people, so many other lovely connections, it feels like when you are with this person, you're going to feel like you're at home, which is beautiful energy. But this is also saying that a lot of your connections are actually going to be deepening. So if there has been any discord in any of your connections, do expect a lot of healing to take place. Do expect balance to be restored and a sense of belonging to enter your life in the near future. Now let's also get some additional messages moving forward for you around these blessings. So what other messages do you have for group number 3, Spirit? Let me just move these cards a little bit because I feel like they're a little bit off. Okay, so what other blessings do you have for group number 2? What messages do you have for group number 2, Spirit, around these blessings that are entering their life? Okay. So we got your dreams need a practical plan, and we also have conclusions are within reach. It feels like something that you had hoped for would happen in the past is happening now. Feels like something you planned for, something not necessarily planned for. The energy is like something you were expecting to happen in the past. You thought that if I do this, this will happen. But then there was a sense of disappointment because it didn't happen. And Spirit is wanting you to know that it's happening now. So let me give you an example, a couple of examples. Let's say that you thought that if you did this at work, you would get a promotion, but you didn't, left you disappointed. However, you're getting the promotion now. You thought that if you ask this person out, they'd say yes, but they didn't, but then you're being asked out now. So there is some sort of wish fulfillment that was delayed, but is now coming in, and that is a big blessing. But I do also feel here that a lot is going to be coming in very quickly for you guys. A lot that you thought would come in slowly is going to come very, very quickly, which is an interesting energy. This could be like a relationship is healing a lot quicker than you thought, or you're getting a lot more success a lot quicker than you thought. But it just feels like a lot of blessings are basically pouring in very, very quickly for you guys, which is wonderful. But that is all I'm picking up here, you guys. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 3 or this deck over here, this is going to be your reading. So we are going to be taking a look at what blessings are entering your life. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. So what I want to do first is I want to select some runes for you guys to get messages around these blessings that are coming in. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there could be some sort of information that is coming in for you guys around your stability. This could be that some sort of information coming in around where you live, or regarding where you live. This could be regarding your job. Some sort of information coming in that is bringing some sort of change, some sort of transition, and that is feeling a lot more stable, a lot more aligned with you. What that could mean is there is some sort of promotion coming in. This could also mean, what could it mean? It could mean that where you're living, there is some sort of feature being offered, and that is adding more to your I'm having a little bit difficult describing this. That is adding a little bit more depth to where you live, basically. This could be something like there is some sort of change coming in with where you live. Maybe you are upgrading where you live. You're getting a new apartment. You're getting a new house. You're buying new furniture. That could also be something. But it feels like what you consider to be your stability, if you are considering finances to be your stability, this could be that there is some sort of increase coming in, like your finances are increasing. Basically, the big energy I'm seeing surrounding your blessings is your finances, or your stability is increasing and is going through a change. I also feel that when it comes to your communication, when it comes to you receiving messages, there is some sort of change coming around that as well. Maybe you are understanding people a lot better than you used to. Like people around you, you're starting to understand their perspective a lot more, and as a result, you're starting to understand them a lot more, which because of it, your connections are actually deepening. So that is also something I'm seeing happening here for you guys moving forward. But overall, big message, there's more stability coming in. There's more clear communication coming in, more understanding. Some of you guys could be receiving certain inspiration from the divine as well that allows you to make certain changes in your life. It's like out of nowhere you feel like, maybe I should apply for this job today. So it's like if you get any inspiration like that, do follow it, because it is going to lead you towards an increase in your stability and more harmony, basically. So let's take a look at the tarot cards that you got. So the first blessing, oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit all over the place today. So the first blessing that is coming your way, so we got the Fool and we got the Four of Swords. Okay, so that is literally what I was talking about. So Four of Swords talks about someone that is resting, someone that is in a place of stillness, someone that has been reflecting a lot, thinking a lot, dreaming a lot. And the Fool is talking about a new chapter, taking a risk, moving in a new direction. This could be that you have a dream one day that inspires you to do something that you couldn't do before or never thought you'd do. So the Fool is basically saying there's a new chapter starting in your life in the near future that is bringing in a lot of new growth, new expansion. It's bringing in new ideas as well. And you're going to be in this energy here where you're going to be like a child, like seeing the world for the first time and just like following your instincts, following your gut. And it also feels like you're blindfolded in a way, because you don't know where you're going, but you're feeling a desire to go towards this direction, because you're realizing that where you are right now, perhaps it's not exactly what you want. So I feel that sense of boredom, not boredom necessarily, that sense of like a lack of expansion is allowing you to just kind of play around with life a little more. And as a result, I do feel you're moving in the right direction. You're moving in the direction of growth, of expansion, and that is going to be a beautiful blessing. And this is a major arcana, so this is something that is destined to happen for you guys. Like, you are meant to be starting a new chapter. You are meant to be moving in a newer direction and taking more risks. So let's clarify this first blessing over here for you guys. Could you please clarify the first blessing for group number 3? Okay, so we have time for a nap. I feel like this is the energy you have been in. And if you haven't actually, this is saying perhaps you should take a nap. You should sort of rest and just allow your body to be. And when you do that, I feel some sort of dreams coming up. I was saying that some sort of dreams, some sort of inspiration coming in, and as you wake up, as you feel fully recharged, you're going to be fully energetic to actually take action toward this inspiration, toward this dream. So this could be a message for you guys to sleep more, to rest more, and as a result, you are going to be attracting your blessing a lot quicker, which is interesting. So let's take a look at the second blessing that is coming your way here. So we got the Nine of Swords and we got the Queen of Pentacles. If there has been any worry around finances, I do feel that worry is going to be disappearing, because with the Queen of Pentacles, this is the energy of stability. Stability, that is like the big word. That is your big blessing. Stability, that is what's coming up for you guys. But not like the stability that is like nothing is happening, it's boring. This is stability where you are feeling good and everything is working exactly as it's supposed to, and it's making you feel quite stable. That's the stability I'm talking about here. So if there has been any sort of stress around finances, around your stability, perhaps around where you're gonna live or how much you're making, I feel that is something that is being resolved here. Because Queen of Pentacles, as I said, this is an energy of you feeling very good with where you are. You feeling like you have a lot. This is the energy of gratitude as well. If you haven't been able to sleep at night, a specific message for some people, if you haven't been able to sleep at night, I feel it might have a lot to do with your worries. And those worries are going to be soon resolved, and you will be able to get a good night's rest, which is wonderful. But I do want to clarify this blessing as well here. Could you please clarify the second blessing for group number 3? Okay, so we got, all right, so we got deep knowing and we have a loyal heart here. What Spirit is basically wanting you to know is you deep down know what it is that you're wanting from life. You deep down know who you are and what you want to do. But what you have to do is allow yourself to actually rest and connect with your heart. Because if your mind is running all over the place, your life is all over the place, and you're focused so much on that, you're not able to go inward and actually focus on your heart. And what's basically happening, I'm seeing happening for you guys, is you're going to have time in the near future where you're going to rest. You're going to allow yourself to take a nap. You're going to allow yourself to just recharge. And in that phase, you will have the peace to actually go inward and connect with yourself. And the moment you do that, I do feel certain realization, certain inspiration is going to come in that is going to allow you to see the next steps moving forward. That's going to take you towards what it is that you've been desiring, which is wonderful. There's also a message here regarding a connection. For example, if there is a connection in your life that you're unsure about, that you feel is all over the place, I feel deep down you know the answer. And what might be happening is you're focused so much on the connection, on what's happening, what you're thinking, that you're basically being advised to take a step back from whatever you are experiencing. Relax, spend time just taking care of yourself. And when you just bring your energy back to yourself, that is when the next steps are going to show through, basically, which is interesting. So let's take a look at the third blessing now that is coming your way. So we have Page of Pentacles and we have the Three of Wands. This is a beautiful energy. This is the energy of hope. This is the energy of expansion. This is basically like it's been raining for so long, and you've been standing in the middle of the rain, getting soaked, and then all of a sudden the rain stops and the sun comes out, and all of a sudden everything around you becomes light, and you're able to see more clearly, and there's a lot more peace You know, that's the kind of energy these cards are bringing. What this is basically saying, the third blessing that is coming your way is a lot more peace, is a lot more hope, and a clear path ahead. So if there has been a lot of cloudiness around you, I do feel the universe is gonna allow you to see where you need to go next. They're gonna allow you to take the next steps forward. They're gonna allow you to increase your vibration, so you are thinking more positive, you're feeling more positive, you are taking care of yourself more, you're receiving more happiness. There's a lot more light coming into your life. And I'm also seeing you being in this energy of surrender, where you're just letting things be. You're not trying to force anything to happen, you're not trying to resist anything, you're just waiting to see what the universe presents you with, which is again a very beautiful energy to be in, because when you are in this energy of flow, we basically flow towards what is for us, and I'm seeing that happening for you guys, which is beautiful. But let's clarify this third blessing here for you guys as well. Could you please clarify the third blessing for group number 3? Oh, just give me a second. One card fell. Two cards fell. So we got between worlds, and we have no place like home. There is like this theme here of being home and sleeping and resting. You are highly being advised to do that. But what these cards are saying, I feel like you're right now, you're here. You're in the midst of this change and this sort of tornado, or this shift in energy, and you might be feeling like confused a bit all over the place. And the big blessing I'm seeing happening for you guys here as well is, like, you see the cloudiness. I was literally saying, wasn't I? Like the cloud, the rain, and then all of a sudden the sun is there. So I feel like you're moving in a direction of peace. You're moving in a direction of knowing exactly where you stand, what you need to do, where you need to go, and I feel that you're gonna feel at home within yourself, basically, and that is the best place to be. And that is the third blessing that is coming in, a feeling of peace, stability, and you knowing exactly where you stand, which is beautiful. Let's also get some additional messages for you moving forward for the near future regarding these blessings. Group number 3, Spirit. What messages do you have? Oh my God. Okay. So we have you and your loved ones are safe. We have more Cancer energy. That also gives me the energy of the home. And we have communication is key. So you are being advised to connect with your loved ones. Definitely a lot of blue energy here. That also talks about that throat chakra here. So you are being advised to connect with your loved ones more, to communicate your needs and desires. If there's been something you've been wanting to say it. But there's also this message here of not being overly active. What that means is, when you are saying, be very selective with what you're saying and who you're saying it to. That is also very, very important. I feel like you have a lot to say here. For some of you, you're not saying it, and for others, you're saying too much, and they're basically saying, try to find that balance within yourself. And when you do that, I feel again that peace is going to come in. But yes, there's a message here of your relationships are safe. They're exactly as they're supposed to be. Even if it doesn't seem like it at times, they're serving their purpose. So you just need to kind of be present and accept things as they are and surrender as you are moving forward. But that is all I'm picking up here for you guys. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.